Okay, it is the start of the new 9 weeks, all that jazz, yada, yada, yada. Good for you. If you didn't show me, there were 2 different tiny homework assignments last week. One was like number 3 from page 14. This is tiny, tiny, tiny. But I'm going to type that in probably this week. No, I'll probably wait till Monday. Anyway, so tiny, tiny, tiny. On Tuesday, since I wasn't here, you had to watch a video, take some notes, and then complete a checkpoint. Let's talk about the good and the bad of that. The good is that you still learn. The bad is that I'm not here to catch you if there's an issue. But let me remind you, and I'm not trying to make you panic. Please don't panic. We've got a long while to get it together. Eventually, I am going to leave you for a little bit of time. So eventually, Xavier is on Xavier's own, and I won't be here to catch him if he falls the way I normally can. So if you decided on Tuesday, or you're deciding right now that it's more important to play on your phone or whatever than to get math in math class, I've been able to save you so far in life, but there's coming a time where I'm no longer here to save you from yourself. So if you didn't take notes on Tuesday, that's a problem. Alright, let's look at the checkpoint from Tuesday. I have some good comments and some bad comments. That's one of the things we're going to have to do today. So, in fact, I shouldn't be nice, because you don't deserve it, based off the way I came in this room and how loud you were. You don't deserve it. But I am going to be nice and say, we're already so far behind on math workshops, we're just going to stay far behind. We'll do 8, 9, and 10 tomorrow, and then somehow next week we'll power through and get 2 workshops done in 1 week. Okay, what I do want to look at today, if you have your Chapter 3 packet, is the very front page of it, because I want to discuss where we are right now. Okay, so we already took a test on graphing, substitution, and elimination. In fact, that was the nicest test of your math class life, because I let you fix it and fix it and fix it until it was perfect if you persevered. Now, if you chose to give up, I'm sorry, because so many baby. But if you persevered, you fixed it and fixed it and fixed it, and you got your nice grade. So you've already been tested. Brady's already shown me I can graph, I can substitute, I can eliminate. I've already seen you do all 3 of these things. I've already seen it. So in my mind, Will is good on these 3. He's got that. So there's only 3 things left. So unsurprisingly, now Miss Compton's behind since I'm out, and we're going to have to fix it. But unsurprisingly, the other regular Algebra 2 trig teachers are testing tomorrow. Now that sounds scary to me. And while I don't like Monday tests, I would rather do a prepared Monday test than an oh crap Friday test. So we're going to postpone, and we will test on this on Monday. But again, it's not terrifying because we've already done the top 3. And then you just did graphing inequalities on Tuesday, and let's face it, that's pretty easy. You already like that, now you're just doing 2 and shady. You already like that. We agreed that the word problems were as easy as it gets in math class, so we were happy with the word problems. The only thing we should be worried about, the only thing I'm worried about, that I know to be worried about, is the systems equations with 3 variables. That's the only thing I'm worried about. And honestly, Andrew can handle that. It just takes time. So that's why he has today and tomorrow to get together on that. We have an assignment with the 3 equations. What's the assignment? It's the coloring page. I'm just borrow yours to see it. Okay. I heard it from most groups. Every group has one for that. Okay. For the coloring page, I put the key on the board the other day. If you didn't get a picture of it, you need to talk to somebody. Matthew's even already colored it in, which can get you a couple extra points. That's terrific. More than that, though, Matthew didn't hand it to me, but he has some work detailing how you get these answers somewhere in life. And I put a note on the board Tuesday that if you had, say, about 4 of these done, I felt like you were on track. If you've not done any of them, you've got a lot to do between today and tomorrow. Because this bad boy is due at the end of class tomorrow. And since we've had a while on it, even though it's hard, it's going to be our first, I think it's 30 points in the homework category. So it's going to be your first grade that you really wish would not be a 0. Okay, so I'm going to give you all class today, all class tomorrow, if you need it, to get this done. But most of us, is there someone who already has it all the way done? Perfect. There's about 3 in every class. Perfect. I'm very proud of you. Let's talk about what you can do. Okay. But before we go there, if Landon gets stuck, let's say he's stuck. He knows x is supposed to be -1. He keeps solving and getting 1.4. Bring it to me. Bring your work to me. I can look through it and find out where you went wrong and show you what to fix. Now, if Landon walks up to me with blank piece of paper, that I can't help. But if you show me your work, I can find where you're going wrong and help you fix it. That I can do. Okay, so today we're going to work on our coloring page. We're going to correct our checkpoints. Okay, so we talked about the coloring page. Let's go to the checkpoint for a second. Okay, on the checkpoint from Tuesday when I wasn't here. When I do notes, what do I use? Colors. Abby Grace, good point. So I use colors. So Landon is a person after my own heart. He used colors on his checkpoint. Now I haven't checked it with the keys, so if it's not perfect, he's going to have to get a new checkpoint. So, I mean, I'm killing trees and so is he. But he's making my life easy to grade because I can see exactly where his solution is because it's where the two colors overlap. So my one suggestion is, did you use colors? If you did not use colors, were you at least like Jessica? She made it very clear where she's shading. She made it very clear. I can tell this is where the double overlap happened. There are quite a few, cover up name, who I can't really tell, and it just looks like a hot mess of color. And then I don't know where the answer is. So a lot of people are going to have to fix their shading today. And this person might know the right answer. Their lines look graphed okay-ish. I mean, they don't look bad. It's just hard to tell where that answer is because they didn't make it clear the way Jessica did, or they didn't make it clear the way Landon did with colors. Okay, so we have some people who have to fix their checkpoints. Other people are great, so we'll have to do that as well. Now, if Abby Grace has done all the things, she's done the coloring page, that would be most important. She's passed her checkpoint. If she's done all the things, if you look in your packet, 2 pages from the end, as always in life, before there's a test, there is a study guide. So she could work on the study guide. I think I'm going to be nice, and I didn't say this any other class period. I didn't decide to be nice until now. Why? I don't know. I'm going to say you only have to do the evens. You only have to do the evens. I'm going to post the key on Sunday for it all. Abby Grace is going to turn this in on Monday regardless, but she only is going to be graded on the evens because, my gosh, there are a lot of problems there. She didn't have all day. I get that. But Abby Grace is fast. Literally, she could probably get all 28 done for the end of the class period if she wanted to. So instead, since she probably just wants to save it for tomorrow, instead I have an opportunity for Abby Grace. But if you don't have your coloring page anywhere near done and you don't know what you're doing, don't try this next thing. Okay, the very last page of your packet. If you look at the very last page of your packet, it literally is a problem and a blank page. And then when you flip it over, it's another problem and a blank page. Now that's scary.
It takes the whole page.
It takes the whole page. So, there's challenge problems. You do not have to attempt if you don't want to. They're challenge problems. Let me tell you why Abby Grace might want to attempt it, but again, if she doesn't want to, she does not have to. I am going to give 10 points per challenge problem on the next test frame. So if Abby Grace ranks a 90 on the test and she completed both challenge problems correctly, she gets 20 extra points, which I would type in on 110 now. I don't mind typing over 100, I can do that. If Abby Grace makes a 70 on her next test, she goes both challenge problems, she makes a 90. She has to have them both correct to get the full 10 points. I am a sucker, so the more work she shows, the more points I'm going to give her. She's probably going to get at least 2 for attempting. But again, if Abby Grace didn't already tell me she had the coloring page done, I wouldn't even mention the challenge problems to her. Okay, let's talk about what makes the challenge problems challenging. Yes, dear?
Maybe add those points to past points.
The past, if you've gotten most before added to past, yes. but I've never offered this big of a bonus on one test.
Since you're an angel,
Well, no, the challenge problems are difficult.
I'm gonna bring you something at the end of the year. Just tell me what.
You're so sweet. Yes, dear.
Sometimes they have more equations and more variables.
Get a point for that. So we've got more equations and more unknowns. So the one on the previous page has 4 variables, W, X, Y, and Z. The one on the last page has 5 variables, A, B, C, D, E. Now you would think, you're like, oh God, I'm not doing the 5 one. I swear the 5 one's easier than the 4 one. I know it's due to the numbers in front, but anyway, literally all that's changing is now Sarah has to do elimination a bunch more times. Instead of the 3 times, she's going to have to do it probably at least 6. Because, she's going to have to do elimination and kill off, let's say, A. Elimination and let's kill off A. Maybe another set of elimination, let's kill off A. And then a whole new batch of elimination, let's kill off B. Whole new batch of elimination, let's kill off C, D. And then, eventually she'll finally have, like, E equals 3. And she can go back and substitute in and get all her answers. But there's a lot of elimination required because there are a lot of variables to kill. If you want to try the challenge problems, again, 10 points on the test per problem. If you don't have your coloring page done and you are just struggle lesson, I would not attempt. I understand bonus is great, but bonus is supposed to be done if you got your regular job done. You might not have your regular job done. So I talked about the bonus. I talked about your test is on Monday. We talked about how the study guide, you don't have to do evens. What else was there? We talked about your checkpoint. I believe that's it. Are there any questions? Okay, well then if I call your name, I've got your checkpoint. If you forgot to turn in your checkpoint on Tuesday because you had a blind moment, that's okay, but bring it to me because it is a 30% grade. Let me go ahead and stop recording. If you need me because you're stuck on your coloring page, come see me. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're working and we'll get to all